Okay. Stoichiometry. So, ano ba pag sinabi ng stoichiometry? So, it is a fundamental concept in chemistry that deals with a quantitative relationship between reactants and products in a chemical reaction. And stoichiometry comes from the Greek words "to," "stoichein," and "metron." No. So stoichein means element, metron means measurement. So literally translating to the measure of elements. So, uh, in stoichiometry is based on law of conservation of mass because the law states that the matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So this means that the total mass of reactants must equal to the total mass of the products of the chemical reaction. So yung daw total mass ng ating reactants ay dapat na pareho lang, no, sa total mass ng ating product sa chemical reaction. And to perform stoichiometric calculation, you must first have balanced chemical equation, ano? At yung pagbabalance natin na yun, ay yun yung nagsisigurado na ang number of atoms of each element ay pareho lang, both the reactant and product sides of the equation. So, kung ma-recall nyo dun sa topic natin ng balancing equations, nakasalubong nyo na yung terminologies na stoichiometric coefficient. So, those are the numbers placed in front of chemical formulas in balancing equation. Ano, they represent the ratio of moles of each substance involved in the reaction. And mole ratio naman, it is the ratio of stoichiometric coefficient allows for the conversion between the moles of any two substances in a chemical reaction. So in simple terms, stoichiometry is all about using a balanced chemical equation. Kumbaga tulad ng isang recipe, to figure out the exact amount of reactants and products involved in a chemical reaction. So, kumbaga it answered questions like, if I have this much of a starting material, how much product can I make? Or how much of one ingredient do I need to completely react with another ingredients? So, kumbaga sa baking analogy, halimbawa ay magbe-bake tayo ng cake, balanced chemical equation ay yung mismong ating recipe. Yung coefficients natin, yun yung quantities of each ingredients. At yung reactants natin, of course, ay di yung ating mga ingredients. At ang products natin ay di yung finish na cake. Okay? So, dito sa topic natin ng stoichiometry, meron tayong tatlong subtopics. Percent composition of compounds, empirical molecular formula, and then calculation based on balance equation. So, dun muna tayo sa percent composition of compounds. Okay. Percent composition is the relative amounts of elements in a compound. The percent composition of a compound can be determined when given the formula of a compound. So here we can compare the mass of each element present in 1 mole of a compound by the total mass of 1 mole of the compound and then multiply it by 100 to convert it in a percent. So again, mass of each. Okay. Ang sabi dyan ay mass of each element, okay, present, of the, by the total mass of the compound. Multiplying by 100. So, give tayo ng example para mas madali natin Ayan. Ito na yung pinaka-formula. Percent composition of an element is equal to the total mass of an element in the total mass of compound molar mass times 100. So, ang ating example ay ito. So, paano ba natin, i-naming natin to? Anong name nito? So, siya ay potassium. Wait lang. Pamit ng aking sulat. So, kung i-naming po natin yan, yan ay si potassium chlorate. Sulatin natin. Potassium chlorate. Okay? Yan. Okay. Ngayon, isa-isahin natin ang kanyang element. Tatlong element ang makikita mo sa kanya. Potassium, chlorine, at oxygen. At isa-isahin natin syempre, kukumpitin ang kanyang percent composition. Ano? So, mauna tayo kay potassium. So, ilan na nakikita niyong potassium dyan? Kawiin nga natin ito. Ayan. Yan. Okay. Ilan na nakikita niyong potassium? Isa. Kaya po ito ay 1 times, ano ito? Ito ang kanyang molar mass. Saan yun makikita? Sa, hindi naman siya giniven, pero bakit meron yung 39.10 na yan? Ito ay makikita natin sa periodic table. So, double check natin. Meron akong periodic table dito. Okay? Si potassium ay number 19. Ating tingnan. Ayan. Kita? 39.0983 daw. So, 39.1. Round off lang. Ma'am, paano pong pag-round off? Huwag kayong mag-alala kasi sa exam nyo ay given na ang ating ang ating molar mass, okay? So, 1 times 39.1 equals 39. Okay. How about this chlorine? Ilan na nakikita niyong chlorine? Isa. Kaya yan ay times kanyang molar mass. Chlorine ay number, ayan, 17. Tingnan natin. Ang malapit yan. 35.5. Okay? 35.45. Kaya ang ginamit niya dito ay di 39.4510. Okay. So 1 times 35.45 equals 35.45. Okay. Kay oxygen naman, ilan ng oxygen nakikita niyo? Dahil meron siyang subscript dito, ibig sabihin tatlo yan. Okay? Kaya yan ay 3 times kung ano ang kanyang molar mass sa periodic table. Sige, double check natin. Okay, ayan. Kita naman. 16. 15.9994. So, siya ay 16. Okay? Kaya yan ay 48. So, kapag ito ay pinag-add nyo, ito ang kanyang magiging answer. 122.55 grams per. Ngayon, i-compute na natin mismo yung kanyang percent composition. So, una muna tayo potassium. So, percent potassium equals, again, itong value niya, 39.9 gram per mole. Okay? Over no total. Ito yung total. 122.55 gram per mole times 100. Then, ito na yung makukuha mong answer. Sunod naman natin ay si chlorine. No? 35.45 grams per mole. over 122.55 grams per mole times 100, makakakuha ka ng 28.93% chlorine. And then, the oxygen naman, meron pa 48 grams per mole. So, 48 grams per mole over 122.55 grams per mole times 100 is equal to 39.17% oxygen. So, ito na po yung ating answers. Percent composition of an element. So, yan na yun. Okay. So, next example. So, sabi naman dito, a compound is formed when 9.03 grams daw ng magnesium combines with 3.48 grams of nitrogen. What is the percent composition of this compound? So, same pa rin ang ating gagamitin formula kasi percent composition pa rin naman ang ating hinahanap. Ano? Ngayon na iba lang dito kasi mas maganda to kasi given na yung mismo mass, nakagrams na siya. Ano? So, sabi dyan, again, i-analyze yung mabuti. Compound daw na na-form kapag ang 9.03 grams ng magnesium ay nakombine sa 3.48 grams na nitrogen. Ibig sabihin, yung mass ni magnesium na 9.03 grams at yung mass ni nitrogen na 3.48 grams. Ito yun. No. Pag-add nyo lang, 12.51. Ito yung total. Ito yung ating total mass of compound. Okay? Ayun. So, ngayon, paano natin kukunin yung percent composition of an element? Eh di, using this formula, ano? So, percent of magnesium equals 9.03 grams. Ano yung total? 12.51 times 100. Is equals to 72.18% magnesium. Okay, nitrogen naman, same. Yung given, ano, ito yung given. So, yan yun. Over ng total, 12.51 grams times 100 equals 27.82% nitrogen. So, yun na yan.